I mean, institutions are not going to be on chain if everything is as transparent as it is. It's one of the
Oh yeah.
it's one of the flip sides of decentralization is that right now with Hyperliquid as well, all the big accounts are publicly known, so you can see the positions and it's being chased. Institutions are never going to be operating on a public blockchain. They want to have a private one or anything related with CK or any technology that is going to
Shielded.
shield them. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get to. But what I wanted to ask is more or less the retail end user. I mean, you've been talking about builders and devs that can
Yeah.
get more rewards. If a retail user wants to be more connected with MultiversX or wants to be active, what's in it for them?
So I think with the new economics, there's a lot of rewards. The beauty of it, there's a lot of opportunities and application. Finally, I think getting the value of that. So on the one hand, we built the engine, and now we're putting the fuel in. I think on the one hand, as a user, the ecosystem is ridiculously undervalued as it is. It has been punished in all
Pretty much everything in crypto at this point.
Yes, but more, even more to that. So think about that. You have, I think, 5 liquid staking protocols. You have sharding. You have the Ethereum 2.0 roadmap implemented. You have, I think, 3,200 validators. So if you would take by the book all the specs, it's almost unreasonable. Like I don't almost unless coming out from Romania when we built this, I think there's another another reason, and just being still in Europe. And this is a very expensive lesson. And this is a question for you: how many unicorns you know that are in Web3 out of Europe?
Oof.
And let's give it three years back when the markets were a bit better.
I mean, I think you guys are a unicorn, so that's one. And then peak was it a little bit for like a week or so. They crashed down again. So there are a few, but it's not.
See the point. So the if you look at the generally macroeconomics, you're gonna pay a price.
There are a few exchanges that are a unicorn, but it's not a unicorn.
Yes, and then also not obvious that you could replicate that in easy steps.
Yeah.
So the point is actually we paid billions of price, not actually moving out until now. And I think we learned the lesson the hard way. But the beauty is that, again, going back to investors and to users, I think the reason why, again, we're waking up is to make those hard changes. And I think I'm literally, without this, I would not do it anymore, and it doesn't make sense. But I think it finally we got to the point where we called all the tough decisions, and now we get to the execution. Again, execution, the same way we executed on the tech side, now we're gonna execute on the financial side and distribution side.
I mean, I think it would be very helpful if the market as a whole is going to be moving a little bit. I mean, retail interest right now is just not there, and I get it. I mean, there's not been a market that has been applicable for the retail user to actually get a return out of. If we go into the end stages of 2025, but also into 2026, Supernova is taking place.
Yes.
What are the key points for MultiversX that you're looking forward to?
So I think there's a new roadmap, entire roadmap for that. So if I look on the technical side, again, starting because I'm very technical. So Supernova ZK primitives, so shielded transaction, which will translate into new revenue stream for the validators for the ecosystem. In simple words, you have base transaction, priority fees, and then shielded. Right. So this is just add on top, which has been in the works for a very long time. There's a couple of bridges coming up all along. People have waited. XLR layer 0 is in discussion, which will eventually unofficially get USDT 0, Tether, and so forth. Integration. There's finally on the economic side a bunch of incentives aligning everything that we have built to be used. There's stable coins also with the X money, with our own stable coin. There's DAT ETFs actually being in the works as we speak. And now that the government has passed, we have green light from the community and the mandate to execute full speed on that. What else? And there are some. I think perps needs to be followed up. I think that would be a very hot topic for the ecosystem, and that would be actually very interesting to see how it plays. Might be that MultiversX gets its own perp tax for the L1.
Feels like you need to have one at these times.
Indeed. And then what else? A bunch of stuff. I think there's a old product that is called ViboX, which is actually at the intersection of AI and AI vibe coding and codegen and crypto, which we managed to actually write smart contracts and all that stuff for MultiversX, so it can write smart. It can run full stack applications as of today. As right now, it's very close to be launched. We're changing it actually to something very interesting. I would not, Benjamin will kill me if I tell that. But there are a bunch of stuff actually that I think will just shift and compound the value of everything.
Well, we should do a 5-year sort of rehearsal of the conversation that we did with Benjamin in a while to see to see how he's doing.